Hey guys, and welcome back. In today's video I want to talk about the third career mode on this channel, the replacement of my Schalke 04 career mode, which I finished yesterday. So in this video I first want to talk about what exactly I want to do and what I will do and why. Then I will tell you what will happen before I record the first episode, so as preparation, so you are not too confused. So I upload episode 1 and I don't want them to read comments like, what the fuck actually just happened, what did you do? So I really want to explain you what will happen before the first episode in this video. Then I will talk about the 2 votes. You have to make 2 very important decisions before I can record and prepare episode 1. And I will explain you what exactly you can decide, how you can decide it, and what you have to be aware of before you decide. So some important information for that. And last but not least, I will tell you when I think I can upload episode 1. So I think I didn't forget anything. I really would ask you to watch all of this. I want to make it around 10 to 12 minutes if possible. Maybe it's going to be 13, 14. But I will give you a lot of information. So I really would ask you to watch the whole video, not skip. There's one part you can skip. I will tell you whenever I will start talking about it. But except of this, please don't skip too much of the video. Please don't. Okay, let's straight away start, not waste any time with what exactly I will do. Very quickly, I will do a Youth Got Legend type of series, so just youth players and regions, and starting in the second league of Italy, so the Calcio or Serie B, however you want to call it. Next up, I can tell you, and I will tell you why I will do it. This is the one part you are allowed to skip because it's not essential information. If you care about what else I might want to do in the remaining, let's say, FIFA 17 season, whatever, or what I was thinking about and stuff, then you can watch this and hear. But if you don't care too much, you can skip this part. Then please, the next thing I will talk about is what will happen before episode 1. Please come back and listen to this part so you are not confused. I will give you a lot of information again. So why did I decide to do this Youth Got Legend type of series starting in the second league of Italy? Well, there are 2 things we have to talk about. First of all, why I choose the second league of Italy, and second of all, why I choose this Youth Got Legend type of series. About the league, I was thinking especially about 3 things for the last few weeks. I told you 2-3 times already in different videos. I was thinking about the second Bundesliga, the 4th league of England, or Italy, so an Italian league, one of them too. I decided against the second Bundesliga just because there are some interesting teams like, I don't know, Pauli or Nürnberg. I think especially I would take Aue, as they are one of my favorite teams in FIFA and real life, and it would kinda make sense to make a series with them because they have a very small budget, not the best player, so it's really nice for a Road to Glory type of series. But as you were able to see in my Schalke 04 career mode, in the first season, I don't know, let's say I played like 25. Let's say 25 out of the 34 Bundesliga games. Then in the second season I played like 20 maybe. And in the last, so my third season, I played like 15. If I would have done a 4th season, maybe like 10. So I played less and less games and simulated more and more. Why that? Because the teams didn't really change. So the teams who got promoted got relegated again. The teams who got relegated got promoted again. The teams didn't sign new players. They had the same formation, the same tactics. The teams themselves did not really change. And after I played against them 3-4 times, there was not really the interest in playing against them anymore. If it's not because of the situation in the league, or because they're close to me in the league, or a huge team, or one of my rivals, or whatever. I was not interested in them. Even Dortmund, I wasn't even interested in playing against Dortmund, even though they are big rivals. But it was just not interesting anymore. And if I would not start a career mode in the second Bundesliga, I would of course need some time, especially if I do a Road to Glory type of series normally. With a team like Aue, I would need some time to get in the Bundesliga, but there would be the high risk that I have a lot of fun playing through the second Bundesliga, playing almost all games, get in the Bundesliga, and straight away lost all fun and simulate for half of the games. That just wouldn't make sense, so I will make a bigger break until I do a career mode in Germany again. Second choice or option was the 4th League of England. As about the Glory, the thing is, whenever I start the series, I have 3 main series on this channel. Right now I have my FM save, which is more or less about the Glory in England, and I have Aston Villa, which is more or less a small Road to Glory in England. To start another Road to Glory in England, therefore, wouldn't really make sense. And therefore I decided for Italy, and because I decided for a Youth Got Legend Road to Glory type of series, the second league makes more sense. Why did I decided to do that? Because I had my Schalke 04 key mode where I basically just used weird players. I had, you recommended or want me to sign like 20-25 players in total. I signed a few of them. Everybody I didn't sign, I put on my shortlist before I set my Aston Villa K mode. And more or less all the players I signed for my Aston Villa K mode, so Lafont, Diop, and Oxford, and Neves, Dendera, Lozano, Pulisic, Morris, were all players you recommended me to sign. So I gone through a lot of real life talents, big talents, unknown players in FIFA 17. So I just want to do something different. And this especially this Youth Squad Legend type of series, is always the main series, the series I'm looking forward to the most. So it was time to start this. And therefore it is this series as a Youth Squad Legend Road to Glory type of series, starting in the second league of Italy. So next up I want to explain you what exactly I will do before the first episode. I will need 1 or 2 seasons. I will simulate for all the games. I will put every single player, so no exception, every single player who is in the squad on the transfer list. Every player who joined us on a loan I will just keep for this 1 year and then not re-sign him. Everybody who left us on a loan I will spend the money to recall them and put them on the transfer list. I would start this series as soon as I have around 20 players from the youth squad, youth academy, in my real life squad or in the main squad. Because I want 20 because I want to have a full first 11, the 7 backups, so the same players on the bench, that's 18, and 1-2 more on the reserves just in case nobody's injured. Because I never in this career mode, never ever I'm gonna use a real life player, never ever, only players from scouted by my youth squads, nobody else. So I want 20. The thing is that I maybe can sign like 5 more players together with the players who are already in the squad. So if I want to sign around 20, I guess that I have to sell around 15 players. It won't be a problem to sign 20 players from the youth squad, because in the start I will sign everybody. Even if everybody who's 16 straight away gets into my youth squad and straight away my real squad basically. Everybody who's below 16 I will decide if I find that interesting or not. And I don't care if out of the 20 players there are 4 goalkeepers, or I don't even have 1 winger, or I have to use a left midfielder in the center mid role, or I have actually in my first 11 to use 3 goalkeepers. I don't care. As soon as I have around 20 players, I will start. Of course I will start though in the start of a season. That's the thing. If I cannot go do it after this 1 season before and start with season 2, then, and I need, let's say, 20% of season 2 as well, then I will go for the full season 2, because it does make sense to just start after 5 league games are already played. It does make sense. So what I will do basically, or what the problem could be, it's not a problem to sign around 20 players. The question is that I guess, because I can add like 5 more players, that I have to sell around 15. So the big question is, can I sell around 15 players during the 2 transfer windows in the season 1? If yes, then I can start with season 2. If I need the big transfer window of season 2 as well, then I'm already in season 2, and then I will go for the full season 2. So I hope it's possible to just need 2 transfer windows to do it, but I'm not sure if that's possible, because very often you don't even get any offers. I really hope so, otherwise I'm very sure after 2 seasons, after 4 transfer windows, it definitely will be possible, for sure. So yeah, and then in the series, basically we will then just sign better youth players, improve the team, use the money to buy better youth scouts, get better players, better potentials, train them, and so on, so on, so on. And then yeah, Road to Glory, improve the team slowly and get better and better results. This is my main goal, and I will play basically all games until at least the point that I make my like, I don't know, 3rd series a season in the first league and just get bored again. Yeah, now the thing is, there are 2 important decisions you have to do in this video. 2 votes. The first one in comments, the second one is the straw poll link. The straw poll link is in the description as well as in the comment box, so in the comment for me. So the first decision is about the team. There are just 2 things you have to be aware of. First of all, it has to be, of course, a team in the second league of Italy. Second of all, no exception, that the board has to give me the goal avoid relegation. Nothing else. Avoid relegation, which is the lowest goal possible. So even if there's a mid-table team, it's your favorite team ever and you would love me to play with them, if they don't give me avoid relegation, I won't do it. Why that is, I think it's quite clear. Because I sell every first choice player, replace them by players who are playing probably out of position, who are maybe not even 50 weighted, because I don't look at the weighting or at their stats, I just look at are they 16, so they get my team. Boom, ready, and no problem. So the team I will simulate, I will also simulate of course, so I will simulate with more or less the worst team in the league, who have very low ratings, who are playing out of position, everything. And everybody who's playing decent, basically my first choice team in the start, I want to replace as soon as possible and sell as soon as possible. I'm not going to replace by a decent player again. So I might have to play 1-2 games here and then just on beginner and cheat a bit to really make sure we get 3 points. But if I would have to get mid-table, I would have to play a lot of games, and it already will take me a long time to go through everything. My Shackle came out when I wanted to be created. I needed around 2 to 2.5 hours per season, so I guess it's gonna be a bit more this time because I have to do a bit more. So like 2.5 hours is what I plan with, and that is without playing any kind of game. And if I play a game, I'm losing around 10 more minutes. So for every game, there are 10 minutes ended. So if I can just play like 3 games and then total I need 3 hours or 3 hours, a bit more, it would be nice. Other than this, if they give me mid-table or something, I would have to play a lot of games. So this is what you have to be aware of. Second League of Italy, they have to give me the goal, avoid relegation. If you have FIFA, it's not a problem to find it out. If you don't, just Google it. You don't even need a few minutes, I checked. You can easily find it out. And also, of course, if you want me to choose a team because there is a player and you really want to me to use the player, then, I will sell every player. So this cannot be a reason. If you don't really care, or you can tell me like, do this team or one of these two, or please just don't take this team because I hate them, except of this, I don't care. Just tell me. If you don't tell me anything and you don't really care, because I don't know how many of you even care about the Second League of Italy really, then I will just choose every team who gives me the goal, avoid relegation, and will, if there are 6 teams, randomize 1 to 6, and whoever wins will be the team. Yeah, this is this. The second vote is more important, it's a swapper link. The second vote is, as I already told you when I will do this series, where to scout. I will make it a bit different, I will make a challenge about where I will scout, basically. Yeah, where exactly I will scout. There are 3 options, including again 3 regions, or always including 1 region, including 3 nations. The first one is in America, it's USA, Canada and Mexico. So option number 1 in America, USA, Canada, Mexico. Option number 2 is in Europe, it's definitely Greece and Turkey. The third option I'm not 100% sure, you can already see in the swapper link. If Cyprus is possible, it's gonna be Cyprus. If Cyprus is not possible, then I will go for Macedonia. If both are not possible, then I will go for Bulgaria or Romania, but probably Bulgaria. I'm not sure if Cyprus is possible, I'm really unsure. I'm very sure that Macedonia is possible, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 100% sure that Bulgaria is possible. So Cyprus, if Cyprus is possible, if not, then Macedonia, and if both not, then probably Bulgaria. The third option is in Asia, it's China, Japan and South Korea. So if you want me to make it more easier and take the option that basically has the potential to give me the best players and best youth players and best potentials, then we should probably take Greece, Turkey and the third option. If you are, many of you are from the USA, so maybe you want me to take USA, Canada, Mexico. Or if you want really to have a lot of fun, especially with the names and a more challenging series, then we should probably go to Asia, because we will only have players with names like Cheng Wong Ling and Yakahomo, or I don't know, Kwang Yong Kung or something. So names wise, I think it would be the most fun series to go to Asia, the most fun option, and as well for more challenging, because these 3 nations are not really well known for bringing out a lot of amazing footballers. And therefore Asia would be my option. The 3 Asian countries would definitely be my option, because I think it would be the most fun. So what you're just going to do is, in the swapper link, vote for whatever option you like the most or would look forward to the most. Yeah, last but not least, when do I think I will upload the first episode and what it depends on? I see that video will actually be like 15-16 minutes. Well, it first of all depends on how long you take to give me these two things. So how long it takes me until I can start preparing, because I know which team and which countries, which region I will scout. Then I think if I just need one season, I need probably like 2 or 3 days to do this. Depends on how much time I really have, but I don't think I will have too much time. So I want 2 or 3 days is what I expect. And then I need a day, of course, to record, and then the next day I will upload and edit and upload. So I hope that exactly this video will come out. It's Monday, the 26th of December. I hope that exactly in 1 week, so on Monday, I think it's gonna be the 1st of January. Actually, is it? It would be the the 2nd of January. I hope that I can do it on this day. But for example, if you're voting quickly or are saying that nobody really cares about the team, but it's quite clearly which team is going to win and where to scout or which option, then I might already on Wednesday. I will start preparing either on Wednesday or Thursday. So Wednesday if you vote quickly. Thursday definitely is deadline day because 3 days is enough. So Wednesday or Thursday. Let's say I need 2 or 3 days, so Friday to Sunday. And then I need a day record, so we are Saturday to Monday, and then Sunday to Tuesday where I upload. So yeah, next Monday to ±1 day. So Sunday to Tuesday is what I think will be the day. So I think you got all information. You got, what I will do, why I will do it. What I will do before episode 1 as preparation. What will basically then happen in the series. Your 2 options and what you have to be aware of before you vote, or tell me what team you want me to do in the comments. Just tell me. What option there are, and what my favorite option will be, Asia. When I think I will upload this and what my goal is and what it depends on. If you have any other kind of question, just ask me in the comments. I will respond to every kind of comment. If you have any kind of other idea, anything you would change, any kind of criticism or whatever, again, just tell me in the comments. There might be some background noise. I'm sorry, the birds are crazy again. Yeah, but there's nothing else I want to say. Tomorrow I will continue with the FM save because I made a lot of progress, and the next game will be against our huge rival, so I want to show you that. And I think there's nothing left to say. Have an amazing day, guys. Have an amazing Christmas and everything, New Year's time, everything between that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to your comments and your votes. Have an amazing day, guys, and bye.